What's going on, people? It's Ricardo Francis, aka Ricardo Lifton here. Now, you see the title of this video. Today, we're talking about lockdown. Now, for a lot of people, lockdown has been miserable. People suffering, some people catching COVID, family members, some people passing away, everything being closed. You can't interact with family and friends. And you know what? I fully hear that. I'm not going to say lockdown hasn't affected me, but what I've decided to do is try and flip it on its head. There's been so much negativity around it, but actually, there has been some good come from it. So I'm just trying to share my share and express kind of what I went through in lockdown, the positive sides of things, the things that I've learned and the good that's come out of lockdown. Just to see if I can help lift anyone's spirits in that sense, and maybe help you to reflect on the good that has come out from it rather than just the negative. Before we continue, I want to make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Also, I want you to check out dynutrition.co.uk in the Renew range. Top quality products, good supplementation, everything you could possibly need. If you want to know more, just comment down below and I can tell you more about any of the products that they sell on there. Type in Francis 10. That's Francis 10. I'm going to put it in down below, and you can get 10% off on any of the supplements in the Renew range. So let's talk about my home life. As much as I've been stuck at home, I've been on furlough for I don't know how many times now. I've been furlough, back in the gym, furlough, back in the gym. You know what? So I can't take that as a negative, because as much as I haven't been at work, I have been blessed to be able to still gain a salary. It may be 80% of my salary, but it's still me getting paid, and me getting paid to do nothing, by the way. So that's been a blessing. I've still been able to pay my bills. I still haven't had to push myself. Technically, haven't had to work, which I can't take away. Yes, it mentally drains you, and yes, you want to look for things to do, but there's been ample opportunity for me to pick up a part-time job or to gain online clients, which is another thing, and just spend time with myself, reflect on myself. I've been able to spend more time with my sister who's been working from home. I've been able to spend more time with my girlfriend who's in my bubble, and it's just been a blessing, and I can't take away from that. Another thing is my online coaching business, which I mentioned. It's something I actually started through the first lockdown, which was last year, around about June, July. That's when I started my transition, because it's something that I'd always wanted to do but never knew where to start. And that actually gave me adequate time to just say, you know what, I might as well start, I might as well do it, and just start doing something. And I started to create more. I started to work towards these videos, YouTube. Like, I stopped doing YouTube for like 2 years, and now I'm back and regularly posting. Been able to create more content, be able to post more on my Instagram, been able to, as I said, start my online coaching business, learn how to structure it, put things in place. And it's still growing, but it's given me time to think about those things and actually do what I've wanted to do, but have been putting off because I don't have time, or I didn't know how to start, or didn't know where to go. Now I've had the time to do the research, put in the work, and actually been able to create something. So that's a blessing. I can't take away from that. If I didn't have this time, I probably wouldn't have done that. So I've got to be thankful for it. I think the trickiest part is when I go back to work, being able to keep up with all of that. But that's another video later on down the line, when I do go back to work, and see how I've been able to cope with that. Another thing is I've been able to spend a lot of time on self-development. I've been reading books. Now, if anybody who knows me knows that I used to hate reading books, to the point where reading used to only be when I used to study, or if I wanted to go to sleep, I would start reading something, it would put me to sleep. I wake up and forget everything I read. That used to be what reading was for me. And then before lockdown, I started doing audiobooks, and actually lockdown made me want to do physical books more. because I want to be able to not just read but be able to review it. Audiobooks, you can't just pick and choose what point. It's not so easy to just pick and choose what point you go back to, but with a physical book you can flick the page, go back. If you want to highlight certain things, if you want to write out certain things, it's really simple and easy to do. And actually I gained a new love for books, and I've been incorporating into my daily, if not weekly, tasks just to keep my mind refreshed, taking some new information, whether it be books. Most of the books are in self-development anyway, or they're educational books that are just helping me to be better. I realized I hate stories. I don't do storybooks. I might as well watch a movie. That's me personally, or I'll just watch anime. I'm not a manga person. I don't do them kind of books, but I have definitely taken a new liking, and I've learned a lot throughout. So I am so grateful for that. You know what? Lockdown has also allowed me to realize that I don't spend enough time with certain people in my life, some people that are important to me. I've got quite a few people that are important to me, and for the most part, we might see each other like once, twice, 3 times a year if we're lucky, but I don't actually reach out to talk to them. I'm terrible with communication, like phone calls. It's not that I don't enjoy phone calls, it's just that I'm very bad at, let me say, one, taking the time out to make a phone call. Two, when I'm on the phone, I can't do anything else. Like, I can't multitask at all. So it's made me realize that maybe I need to spend a little bit more time just reaching out to people, just having a proper catch up and talk if I can't meet in person. And then obviously if I get the chance to make more time to go out and spend time with those I love, not just my family but my friends as well. And some people I haven't seen for years. Now since lockdown, it's made me realize actually I need to stay in touch with these people. I still need to talk to them. I still need to link up with them, because we need people more than ever. Lockdown has definitely shown me that we need people. Like, human interaction is one of the biggest things for us. Yes, I've been interacting with people at work, so it's keeping me sane. But now that I haven't been able to do that, and I've been on lockdown, actually, yes, I want to be able to interact with people, but people that I know, I love, I care for, and I actually appreciate spending time with them more. So I just need to do that more. It's also made me realize how I spend my time. I've gone through a lot of reflection, and some of the simplest things, like, do I take enough time out for myself to just enjoy my own company? Am I taking allocated time to watch anime or play my PlayStation, or am I just allowing life to take over and I only do it when I've got the chance? Am I allocating useful time on social media, or am I just letting what's on social media bombard me? Because we often do that. There's things we look at social media for, we just flicking through, not looking for anything in particular, we just kind of mind-numbingly watching. So it helped me to realize that I need to utilize my time a little bit better in certain things to be more productive. You got to think time is the big number one commodity that is the most important. You can never get it back, you can never make up more. It's just one of those things that is so important, and actually a lot of times we waste time in general, whether it's just doing mindless activities, whether it's trying to learn something that actually we don't have a big interest in learning, when we could just probably pay for someone to do it, or we can get someone that we know to do it, or if we don't have the means like that, but we probably know someone who knows how to do it, to get help from somebody. Instead, we're just wasting our time trying to figure it out, but not actually trying, or wasting time just looking at things for the sake of looking at things, actually, rather than actually doing something that's going to help us, to benefit us, or to put us in a better mind state. So definitely something that later on throughout the lockdown, I was able to realize. Also, one thing that was super important to me, being able to spend time with my girlfriend, made me realize that we can do this. It's sped up our process. We've been together for like 2 years now, and those 2 years felt like 5 being in lockdown. Some people that would be a bad thing, They'll be at each other's throats. But for us, it is actually a blessing, We made us realize that we can do this. This is kind of what our future looks like, because we was able to spend more time together. And when you're able to spend a lot more time together, it's almost like you live with that person. So it's actually been a blessing in that sense. And yes, it's positive. I can't take away from it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully it's brought some positivity. Hopefully you're able to reflect on your own experience, and hopefully there is positives to take away from this whole lockdown experience. Fingers crossed that we'll be out of lockdown soon. I know the government stated some dates, but who knows if they're going to change their mind last minute. But let's just hope that they don't, and we are able to eventually go back to normal proceedings. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and share this with at least one friend. Anyway, that's me. I'm out. Peace.